Greetings viewers, welcome to another Evil strategy session. I'm Evil. Today I have a 3v3 on the usual Arakan Citadel. I've got Bubba spawning as the teal Zerg, Asgard spawning as the red Protoss, and Firebat spawning as the blue Terran up against Evil as the orange Protoss, Schmunkle as the purple Zerg, and Hunting as the yellow Terran. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing started up here and crank it out at speed times 4, ditch the income. One thing I'd like to try and make sure to look at today is army integration and massing of units. So I'm going to try and spend a little bit more time checking that out. By this point I've seen Evil, Schmunkle, and Hunting's builds quite enough, so I'd kind of like to see what some other folks are doing. So let's see here. We have Bubba is sitting on 10. He is bringing in another Overlord, so he's going to have, well, let's see, probably it looks like a 12 or 14 pool. Here goes Asgard. He's slapped down his first pylon and a gateway down. Looks like Firebat is going for a standard block-off build here. Got barracks going up and a supply depot. Just to check, Evil puts down a forge and a pylon. Hunting puts down standard build. And looks like Schmunkle is going for a 14 pool, excuse me. Let's check over here to see what Bubba has done. Bubba has also likely done a 14 pool, so we have essentially a mirror match. The main difference here being that Evil went for a forge and Asgard instead went for a gateway, so maybe a little bit of defense versus offense in this respect. I'm not quite sure. Evil slapping down the cannons here. Go ahead and give himself some safety. And Firebat has himself a basic wall off. Actually, I'm kind of curious to know if something could just slip through here. The way the graphics are, it's sometimes unsure to me if something can slip around or not. But yeah, we actually lost voice talk at that point. We were on Skype channel, so one person dropped and we all got dropped. One thing, Blizzard, if you're listening, I know you're not, but Blizzard, if you happen to be listening, please put up something over here when somebody is lagging. Bubba was lagging pretty hardcore at this point. I think he got down to about 46 seconds at some point in the game. So anyway, Bubba gets himself a pack of Zerglings. He's building up, kind of brushing up against that supply barrier. Let's see, how's he using his queen? Well, shoot some larvae out there, Bubba, but he's lagging so bad I'm not surprised. Asgard taking down the destructible rocks. Evil looks like he's gonna, yep, I remember this one. Pulls his game, slaps down a pylon, gonna put down a couple cannons, use them to take out rocks and be defense later. Really love that strategy. Hunting putting up a reactor and a tech lab, so he's going for standard Marines and Marauders. Let's see what we got going down over here. Yep, bunch of Marines, bunch of Marauders, 3 barracks and a factory coming down. Let's see, we got a tech lab coming in, so 2 tech labs. That's, are you really gonna pump out that many Marauders? And no reactors, so you're really slow on the Marines and you're high on the Marauders. I mean, I can see this if you're going to go for fire or Reapers, but to throw down a tech lab and start training Marines, I think he may have missed what he was really trying to do there. Yep, sure enough, Asgard has himself a nice line of gateways and is just popping them out. Looks like we're saying meet up here. We're thinking we can go out and do some damage. Little do we know there is a mass coordination of troops. So I'm going to go ahead and slow down here. So just to check, this is a mass coordination of troops. This is good troop integration. You have the Zerglings running up front to go ahead and take the suicide hits. Right behind them are the Zealots, and then you have the ranged fighters. Looking at it from the Evil perspective, we have the tank fighters here, and we have some ranged units. This is a complete imbalance. The Evil Schmunkle Hunting team is going to die. The only question is how long is it going to take them to die. We do have some backup coming in, some more backup ranged units, but there aren't enough frontline units to give those ranged units some time. So we'll go ahead and kick this back in here. And let's check our units as they go down slowly and painfully. Evil's already out of troops. Hunting doesn't have anything left in the fight. They're done. Yeah, army size is definitely to a good size. So here they come on in. Let's go ahead and get rid of this here. Alright, so we're bringing in backup. Photon cannons are doing what photon cannons can do, but you know, there is only so much they can do. Sentry comes on in and slaps down a force field just to try and get a little bit of narrowing block. Should have thrown that force field down here to force these troops over here and let these cannons do their jobs. Cannons racking up 8 kills combined. That's definitely good. Schmunkle brings in his troops. Evil puts in his next pylons. And all good. Let's check our income here. Anybody standing out? Schmunkle has himself an expansion base going already, so that's excellent. Checking back over here, we have a mass line of troops. He's building up and ready to go. We have no gas whatsoever. Same thing here. We're just now putting up another nexus, so that's kind of interesting. No gas at all, so we're not going to have charge. We're not going to have any stalkers. We're just going to see a major line of troops. Throwing down infestation pit, so it won't be long before we go for the full-on. Nidus network, so we can expect to see some Nidus going on here. Let's take a look over here. And we've got standard gas, a bunch of mules going, that's excellent. Some starports that are active, no reactors or tech labs just yet. We have 3 starports. We're putting down a 4th starport, so it looks like you've got a plan. I'm not 100% sure what it is. Evil slapping down an expansion set or expansion out here. Builds that on up. Same thing. Got another expansion out here. Let's check the income. Is that showing yet? No, not even close. Not even really showing. Firebat. Those mules are making a huge difference for Firebat. So well done on those. Go ahead and drop this back off and kicking our speed a little bit more here. Evil not putting down anything for gas over there. Mining off only 1 gas. Just not playing it smart. Schmunkle mining off 2 gases. Here's where Bubba is just slowing us down. I mean, everybody. I believe at this point in this game, it was Schmunkle that said, "Make sure you guys get some anti-air up." And I'm not sure if that's this game or not. I don't see any Spire, so it's not a big worry. Let's check Asgard. He finally groups his troops together, so he's got a nice pack of 17. That ain't bad. Let's see what Evil has done. Evil finally slapping down some more gateways. 2 just not going to cut it in this size of a game. Still recovering from that assault up front, but the income should start to come out for Evil here. Yep, Evil bringing in some income. Good. Schmunkle bringing in some income. Hunting is working his way up, but still looks like he's based off 1. There we go. Yep, sure enough, he has an expansion set down. Checking here. So we got Nidus network. No Nidus worms yet. There they go. Bubba filling it up with some good groups. Yep, mostly Zerglings. Question is, where are you going to go? He's got the minerals for it. So it looks like we are coordinating an attack. So off go some Vikings. Have another expansion laid down for Firebat over here. Finally getting those down. Tech lab, tech lab, tech lab. So I'm guessing Banshees. I don't see any fusion core. Slapping down a lot of supply depots. Kind of tired of being supply choked, I'm guessing. Let's see. Evil warping in a bunch of stalkers, bringing in 2 more gateways, so he'll have a total of 6 gateways. Asgard has a total of 5, and they are just standard gateways. I'm sorry when I said Evil's doing warp gates. My mistake. Nidus Worm pops up. There she blows. Let's see. What do we know at this point? Yeah, we know it's up there. Siege tanks. Good God, that takes care of a lot of problems. Schmunkle rushes in to save Hunting's mineral line. So, since I said I wanted to look at coordination of attacks, let's look at coordination of attacks. We just rushed in a whole bunch of troops and drew everybody off to the east side. Here comes Firebat's Vikings. Now, interestingly, you may have wanted to bring your Vikings in over here simultaneously and gone for a big push, but if you're moving somewhere to do something useful, that'd be great. This is not a good place to attack. Let's see, you could swing back here and probably take out some serious stuff of Evil, or even come out here and, I don't know, I mean, the Vikings are great. Just the question is, what are you going to be able to take out with them easily? Let's find out what they know. What do they know, out of curiosity, about the base over here? They don't know anything about the base. They don't know any expansion. They do see it.